What's good, YouTube? This your boy Josh, and I'm here recording my first ever video.
King New York, looking for the queen. You got the right one. Let these bitches know, nigga. Queens, Brooklyn.
So it's not nice. Pussy got that wet, got that JoJo, got that super soak. I hit that, she a Fifi, honey, Kiki. She eat my dick like it's free. I don't even know like why I did that. I don't even know like why I hit that. All I know is that I just can't whack that. Talk to her nice, so she won't fight back. Turn around, hit it for the back. Back her down, then I make it clap.
Anyways, by the title of my video, you already know I'm finna be doing a question and answer video just so you guys can like get to know me a little bit more and see what I'm all about. And these are some questions like people always been asking, so I'm finally here to answer them. So with that being said, let's just get straight into the video. Okay, the first question somebody asked was, what's the ideal dude for you? I look good in this light. Honestly, it all depends. Like, I like a lot of attention. You gotta be consistent. You gotta always tell the truth, no matter how bad it is. Like, if you're cheating on me, just let me know now before I find out for somebody else, because I don't want to be out here looking stupid. I'd rather you tell me so I can know how to handle it instead of like finding out for somebody else and me looking stupid. You gotta like baby me, because I like to be babied. I always like to be up under you. I get attached quick, so it's like I have a badass attitude. I won't say I have anger problems, but any little thing annoys me. Like, and you got to be really special in order for me to like actually stay with you, because I get tired of people so quick. So it's like, if you can't deal with me, then
next time.
What's the farthest place I traveled to? Really, the farthest place I ever traveled to was Atlanta. Well, where I'm from, this answer the next question too. Somebody asked me where I'm from. I'm from the United States Virgin Islands, and like from there to Atlanta, it's like a 12-hour flight. So I feel like that's the farthest place I ever traveled. But driving wise, the farthest place I ever traveled was from Atlanta to Ohio. So I think that was like 14, 15 hours. I forgot how long it was. But never again, I promise you. Never. The next question somebody asked was, what is my biggest fear? When I tell you, I am so terrified of clowns, like it's not even funny. Like, I don't know why I'm so scared of clowns, but I remember this time I was at this field day at church or whatever, and then I was just saying, and it had a clown that actually came to me in church, and I turned around, I got up and I beat that lady ass so bad. Like, just never again. Like, I am terrified of clowns. Like, that's the one thing I'm scared of. Ain't nobody gonna play my face about no clown, because if I'm supposed to see a clown right now, I'll pee myself and run. That's how scared I am of clowns. Like, that's one thing I do not play about. Let's just pause for a minute and just admire of how beautiful I look. Like, I just look so good right now, and this light is just everything. But anyways, on to the next question. Somebody asked, what are some places you like to go on dates to? I mean, I'm not really into like going out to like fancy expensive places. Like, we can just go like, a date to me is just saying I'm spending time with you. Like, we can stay at your house, order pizza, watch movies, just talk about life. Like, we can go take a walk, go to the arcade, go play basketball. Like, just something simple. Like, I like simple shit. I'm not an expensive type of person that like, you gotta take me over to this fancy ass restaurant. Like, just take me to Taco Bell, get me a beefy frito burrito and a strawberry freeze, and I'm gonna be good. Like, I like basic shit. That's just it. The next question somebody asked was, would you be okay letting your friend date your ex? They're exes for a reason. Like, I don't give a fuck who they date.
I don't give a fuck, bitch.
I've already had multiple friends that talked to my exes before, and it's like, it don't faze me, because it's like, what can I do? Because me, like, still holding on to the past and getting mad about one of my friends talking to one of my exes, like, that's actually holding me back from talking to somebody else, and that's not cute. So I really don't give a fuck. Y'all can talk to any one of my exes. They all lames. I left them for a reason, or we broke up for a reason, and that's just it. I just wish y'all the best. Somebody asked, when did I realize I was gay? I would say like my junior year in high school. Like everybody used to always say about how because where I'm from, like they don't accept faggots at all. So it's like I had this one encounter with this boy. We went to this park and I was on a bench and then he sucked my dick on the park. And then after that, he started acting weird and stuff like, oh, why ain't texting back, why ain't coming? Like, he got so attached, he was acting delusional as fuck. And then I guess because I ignored him, he went around telling the school that how I sucked his dick. And then he fucked me and all type of stuff. So, since then, everybody already thought I was gay, but ain't nobody actually believed it because I always used to portray this straight. Like, everybody always portrayed me as this straight, like Josh, like is this good looking ass boy that get all the girls. Like I was a ladies' man back in high school. Ain't nobody would have ever guessed I was gay. So somebody asked how would I feel about a 3-year relationship.
Oh, hold on. Honey.
I don't do 3-way relationships. I don't like sharing. What's mine is mine and mine's only. Like if you even think about having a 3 relationship or a threesome or whatever the fuck you want to call it, then you're not for me. I don't do 3-way nothing. No, that's not a thing.
Girl, bye.
Somebody asked, who's the person you trust with everything? Really and truly, it's only 2 people I trust with everything. Like Marlo, that's like my number one. That's my favorite. Like I can call this boy. That's like my personal diary. I can tell him anything. We can talk. We'll be talking about. I can talk to him about anything. Like that's one person I feel comfortable around. And then Molly, like every time I'm going through stuff, I always call her and I vent to her and stuff. Like that's like my go-to person. So that's the only 2 people I trust with everything else. Other than that, somebody asked me who's my favorite rap artist. Now, see, I don't listen to rap. I'm like a 1900s to 2000s R&B type of guy. Like I'm not a fan of rap, but if I do have to choose, I would say out of all the rappers, my favorite 3, J. Cole, Drake, and Nicki Minaj. But out of all 3, I gotta go with J. Cole. That's my boy. How did it feel coming out to your family? Coming out to my family, it wasn't easy at all. Like how it happened, it was the day before my birthday, December 8th of last year. My dad called me out of the blue. My dad just called me and was like, "Oh, I heard that you on social media on Instagram, going to gay clubs with boys and hooking up with these boys and all type of stuff." I was like, "Where you hear this from?" He was like, "I hope it's not true because I ain't raised you like that shit." And I was like, "No, it's not true, whatever." So I hung the phone on him, and the only person who knew about me was my little sister, because she accepted me or whatever, and then I sent her a video of me in the club, so I already knew it was her that said some shit, and she was with my mama at the time. So then I called her, she was like, "Yeah, I did tell him," and all type of stuff, blah, blah, you just need to stop hiding who you are and just come out with it. I was like, in my head, I really wanted to go and slap the shit out of her, because I wasn't ready myself to come out, but I just came out to my family about it, my dad about it. So I called my dad and was like, "It's true that I'm gay, and like you just gotta accept it. If not, then I don't know what else to tell you." He was like, "Josh, I ain't raised you to be no punk, so what the fuck you mean you gay? You know what? Forget you even have a dad." When I tell you, when he told me those words, "Forget you have a dad," I started crying. Like, my dad was like my best friend when I was back home. Like, I used to be everywhere you see this nigga, you see me. I used to go to work with him. We went out to the club before already. Like, we used to do everything together. So it's like somebody that's like your best friend telling you forget about them just because you're gay. Like, that shit really hurt. That shit really hurt me. Like, I didn't know what else to say, dude. I just broke down in the bathroom crying. I started kicking the walls, punching the walls. Everybody was like trying to come in the bathroom, try to talk to me. Of course, the only two people that came in the bathroom and like could have calmed me down was Dope and Lloyd. Like, that shit had hurt me. So then my dad called me back and was like, I'm sorry that it's just I didn't raise you like that shit, so it's kind of hard for me to take in. But if that's what you want to be, then I have no choice but to accept it. But just know I didn't raise you that way. So after he told me that, I had some type of like, I calmed down a little bit because I felt better about the situation after he told me that. So my mama now, oh my mama, I called my mama and I told my mama, I was like, Mama, I got something to tell you. She was like, I already know, son, you're gay, and it's okay. I was just waiting for you to come and tell me. I knew already. I was like, in my head, I'm like, I know my sister told her some shit. She was like, she said the most stupidest shit that made me hung up on her. She was like, from since you was a baby, I told your dad you was gonna be gay because you used to play my makeup and put on lipstick and shit. First of all, I ain't that gay. And I would never in my life put on no motherfucking lipstick. So I knew she was lying and she was just making up some shit so I can feel better about myself. But yeah, my mom was like, she already knew. She was waiting for me to come and tell her, yada yada yada. So she accepted me. Okay, so let me tell you about my family and friends now. So where I'm from, they don't accept punks. Like, they would want to like, they just don't like faggots and stuff. So basically, I came out on Facebook because okay, like when I was living in Atlanta, all the faggots and everybody followed me on Instagram, and my straight friends and everybody else followed me on Facebook from back home. So like the people I had on my Instagram, I didn't have on Facebook. Basically, I was living a double life. On Facebook, I was straight. On Instagram, I was a faggot. So basically, I posted a status. The status said, to be honest, it took me a lot just having enough courage to say this. I was so afraid of what everybody else would think of me, or if I'd get treated differently from everybody else. I had to learn to be comfortable in my own skin. I'm just saying that I'm gay, and I'm not afraid to say it anymore. I was stuck between trying to please everyone else, instead of making myself happy, and I came to the conclusion that happiness is more valuable than anyone else's opinion. It's either you accept me or not. After I posted that status, like, all my female friends was like my cousin, she was like, I love you, Josh, and always remember I got your back through it all. And one of the girls was like, I fuck with you for a long time, and I have hands on whoever have anything else to say. Really, like, the only thing that I was scared of is like people not accepting me. Like, my homeboys who I used to hang out with, like, they was like, I don't like that gay shit. People were threatening me to beat me up, threatening to like go to my dad's house and fight him, fight my sister, like shit like that. Like, and it really wasn't that deep. Like, if I want to be gay, I'ma be gay. Like, I'ma live for me, not for y'all. So whatever I have going on, my family shouldn't be involved in it. So that's why I was really hesitant of doing it. But like, I just started not giving a fuck. People was threatening me, talking about how they would kill me, and that all gays go burn in hell and that type of stuff. I just paid it dust. Like, I don't let shit like that move me anymore. Now, the rest of my family members, they really not accepting, like, from my mom's side. Like, my granddad just found out. He called my mama, like, saying all type of bitch. Called my mama, like, saying, like, he don't know why I'm like this. I'm the only one out of the family. And honestly, it don't move me. I lost a lot of friends, a lot of family members, just because I'm gay. And honestly, I'm okay with it. Because before I even came out, they really wasn't looking for me or checking up on me. But now that they found out I'm gay, they want to be all in my business and see what I'm doing. So I just like, don't pay it no mind. Take the camera off of me. Let it go. Do you have insecurities when it comes to dating? Why you think they don't last? The only insecurities I say I have is like, I don't know why, but I always feel like I tend to love somebody more than they love me. I feel like I always put more effort into relationships of me talking to someone than the next person. Cause I feel like when I like somebody, I'll go hard for them. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like I always feel like I've been giving people 100 and they give me like 20 or 30, like, and then I always think like somebody's like. The way I've been fucked over, I always think somebody out to get me, like somebody gonna play me or whatever the case may be. And that's really why a lot of things don't last, because I always assume the worst when it really don't be what I assume it to, what I expect it to be. So that's why most of my past relationships or me ever like engaging and talking to someone, that's why it never lasts, because I always assume the worst and I trip about it when it really don't be what I assume. And I need to work on that, like, seriously. Really do need to work on that. Oh, child. So the next question somebody asked, how do I feel about the plastics? I mean, I fuck with the plastics. Like, there's no hate towards them. Like, I love me some Rick, love me some Ron. I love Fabian, I love Derek, I love Frankie, I love Travis, I love the, like, just because I had it out with one of them doesn't affect my relationship with the rest of them. Like, whatever we had going on, that's between me and that person. It had nothing to do with everybody else. So I don't know why y'all would even ask this question, because it was irrelevant and fuck to ask. Like, I fuck with the plastics heavy, and that's just that.
Next day.
Would you consider yourself on the scene? I would not consider myself on the scene. Like, I'm booed up and out the mix. Period. Y'all, this is the last question I'm answering because they got way too much and I don't got time. Somebody asked me, what's your relationship status as of today? I'm in a relationship. Very happy. I mean, it's hard at times because I went from seeing him every day to now barely seeing him. And now that we're 12 hours apart, it's kind of hard. But we're pulling through it. Like, I'm happy where I'm at. He's happy too. Like, everything's going good. And that's just it. Like, I'm happy. So no, I am not single. I'm in a relationship. Well, y'all, that's the end of my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to watch my videos. I have a lot in store for you guys. This is just the beginning. Make sure you follow all my social media. My name will be in the description below. And see y'all next time. Josh is out.